Yeah. Hi everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about storage redundancy. Here, Azure Storage always stores multiple copies of your data so that it is protected from planned and unplanned events. Here, what is the use of storage redundancies? Whenever hardware failures or network or power outages and massive natural disasters are occurred, then this storage redundancy is useful. Here, the Azure storage, it offers different types of replications. One is locally redundant storage, abbreviated as LRS. Second one is zone redundant storage. It's abbreviated as ZRS. And Geo Redundant Storage, abbreviated as GRS. Or we may also call it as read access Geo Redundant Storage. And the another type of storage redundancy is Geo Zone Redundant Storage, GZRS, or read access Geo Zone Redundant Storage. Okay. Now let us will see those one by one with the help of a diagram. Now we see the locally redundant storage. Here, the locally redundant storage, it copies your data synchronously three times across separate racks of hardware within single availability zone. Means in the single data center inside the primary region. We observe this diagram. Your data copies three copies of the same data stored in the same data set. This LRS protects your data against server rack and drive failures. And also, this LRS does not protect you from data center wide outage. If a disaster such as a fire or flooding occurs within the data center, all replicas of storage account using LRS may be lost or unrecoverable. That's why the locally redundant storage is not recommended for applications requiring high availability or durability. So if you see the another storage redundancy is a zone redundancy storage. Here in this diagram, we observe the zone redundancy storage. We look at this. ZRS, it copies your data synchronously across three availability zone. Zone 1, Zone 2, and Zone 3. Right? In the primary region. Each availability zone is separate physical location with independent power, cooling, and network. If one availability zone is experiencing outage, your data remains accessible from another availability zone in the same Azure region. Okay. And one more point is it is not possible to switch LRS account to ZRS. Locally redundant storage account to zone redundant storage account, and also the vice versa. And another storage redundancy Azure is providing Geo Redundant Storage. We look at this diagram here. In this Geo Redundant Storage copies your data synchronously 3 times within single availability zone in the primary region using LRS. See that using LRS. It copies your data synchronously 3 times within single availability zone in the primary region using LRS. And then copies your data asynchronously to a single physical location in the secondary means paid region. Within the secondary region using LRS, it copies the data 3 times. That is geo redundant storage. Geo redundant storage means if we are using geo redundant storage, if your primary region is experiencing an outage, your secondary region is available for use. That's the benefit. And then the another storage redundancy Azure is providing Geo-Zone redundant storage. That is a GZRS. We look at this diagram, GZRS. Here it combines high availability benefits of ZRS with the GRS. If you look at this diagram, it copies your data synchronously across 3 availability zones in the primary region using ZRS. And then it copies your data asynchronously to a single physical location in the secondary, means paid region within the secondary region. Using LRS, it copies your data. Now, we look at this. For that, I open my Azure account, click on storage account, click on create option. I have to create the account. Subscription is pay as you go. Resource group name I am using US102. I am given the storage name is my name I am given Seshadri CSC. Scroll down. Here we observe the redundancy. That is, if we click on this, we are able to see the redundancy. When we are create the storage account, here we can select the redundancy as per your requirement. You may select LRS, GRS, ZRS, GZRS. As per your requirement, we have to select it. Now the default it's there, Geo Redundant Storage. I can click on review. It's validating. Click on create option. Initializing and then submitting. It's taking time. Wait. Yeah. At the top notification, you see that deployment is success. Now go to the resources. Now in your storage account at the left side, you see that scroll down. Under the data management, redundancy option is there. Click on that. Are you able to see the redundancy? While creating the storage account, which storage redundancy you are taken? Geo redundant storage you are taken. See that. See that. That's why the two data centers which are showing. The primary data center is Central India. Secondary data center is South India it is showing. Now, if you want to change now your storage account redundancy, if you want to change, we can click on this redundancy. We are not possible to switch from GRS to ZRS. See that. Similarly, while creating your storage account, if you have chosen the storage redundancy LRS, it is not possible to switch ZRS. That's why I have mentioned the point is, it is still not possible to switch LRS, or you may choose at the creation of storage account GRS, account to ZRS account, and vice versa. Okay. At the time of storage account creation, you have chosen the storage redundancies GRS or LRS. It is not possible to switch the storage redundancy GRS, right? See that it is not possible from GRS to ZRS. Now, I am selecting the storage redundancy LRS. I am selecting. Click on this. Click on save option. See that redundancy is update is initiated at the top notification. Now you got the message. Redundancy change completely. Now, if you see, go to resource, scroll down at the left side, redundancy, we have to click on that. Here in previous two data centers which are showing. Now I am changing the redundancies locally redundant storage. Means your data is copied in the same data center. 3 times we are copied your data in the single region. That's why it is showing only Central India. If I am changing the storage redundancy, ZRS, sorry, GRS, can click on save option. Now we observe that, see that at the bottom, two data centers are there, primary and the secondary. Means your data is available to the two data centers, primary and the secondary. Whenever the primary data center is in outage, then we can access your data from the secondary data center, right? How we have to switch to the storage redundancy? Here at the left side, we can choose the redundancy option. Here we can change it from GRS to LRS. It's not possible to change from GRS to ZRS. Now I can change the LRS. Click on save option. Then it is showing your data in one data center. See that at the bottom. Now, okay. Now to create a new storage account, to explain GZRS. Now go to the storage account. Click on create option. Subscription is pay as you go. Resource group US 102 I am selecting. Now I am given the storage account name is Seshadri 123 I am given. Reason is Central India I am chosen. Now this time I am chosen redundancy. I am chosen GZRS, Geo-Zone Redundant Storage I am chosen. Click on review. Click on create. Initializing deployment, submitting deployment in progress. Wait for a few minutes. Yeah, at the top notification, we observe that deployment is succeed. Means the storage account is created. Now go to resources. Sheshadri 123 storage account is created. Just refresh this browser. Yes, we're creating the storage account Sheshadri 1. Click on this. Now at the left side, scroll down. Under the data management, redundancy option is there. Click on that. Now we are able to see the redundancy, that is RA-GZRS, read access Geo-Zone redundant storage, we are able to see. Now if you want to change the redundancy as per your requirement, you can change it. Click on this one. You may click on Zone Redundant Storage, or you may click on Geo-Zone Redundant Storage, or you may click on GRS. If we click on as per your requirement, we can select the storage redundancy and then click on save option. I am selecting GRS, click on save option, click on confirm. Now it is changing the storage redundancy. That's as per your requirement, we can change it. That's about your storage redundancy. So the Azure is providing different types of storage replications. Replication is nothing but the same copy, duplication copy. We can store it in another locations. That's nothing but the storage redundancy or the replication. It is providing different types of storage redundancies or the replications Azure. They are LRS, GRS, ZRS, GZRS, right?